Hello, Internet. This is LordMaddog, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program again! Except things are dramatically changed since the last time we played. It's been 50,000 years since that time. And during that time, Jebediah Kerman and his two brothers, Bob and Bill, and his wife, Valentine Kerman, found the secrets of immortality. And with that, they used the technology they obtained during our last playthrough to go into the outer reaches of the solar system and bring back two massive asteroids, which they slammed into the north and south poles of Duna, making it habitable. Then Jebediah declared himself supreme ruler over Duna, which he now named Solitude. And as you know, the Kerbals love Jebediah Kerman, so they flocked from Kerbin to Duna to live with him. They all loved the ideal, except the population on Kerbin decreased so dramatically that resentment started. And over 100 years, it grew until war broke out. And during that war, horrible atrocities were committed. And the worst of which was the destruction of Minimus. Minimus was slammed into the moon. The moon survived, but it gained a new name and became Malice. And because of it, Kerbin became a wasteland. After this happened, Jebediah's heart broke, and he realized the foolishness of his own ego. And he, his brothers, and his wife put themselves into stasis. However, since that time, things have also gone for the worse. Well, actually, for a long time, things was great, but they turned worse because Kerbal, the sun for Kerbin, for all Kerbal kind, started to expand and die. It consumed Moho and the outlying planets, very sadly. And all Kerbal kind turned to the one person they knew could save them. They took Jebediah out of stasis, and his brothers and his sister. And to atone for his sins, Jebediah has once again started the space program with the goal to leave the solar system and start a new colonization for Kerbal kind somewhere else. And that is where our story begins. Sadly, however, all the technology we once had has been lost to the ages. After the Great Wars, the Kerbal kind, well, they turned to virtual reality. And pretty much all space travel technology was lost, which is understandable. I mean, space is kind of empty, and everyone knows virtuality is a lot more fun. So we have to start from ground zero with no technology, basic booster rockets, and trying to get things into space again. So let's jump right on in. We are on Solitude, but Solitude is about the same mass as Kerbin because of the two massive asteroids they slammed into it. It also has two new moons too, thanks to this and other things that happened during the past. So we will begin by accepting the launch first vessel and gathered scientific data from Solitude. Got it. Here we go. We got a flea. And we need some science data, of course. Let's have 4 of them. We don't really need 4 of them, but it's always nice that we need also a parachute, because we don't want to die on the way back down. Let's make sure that's good angled. Alright, and select our person. Now, Jebediah, he doesn't want to be the first one to jump again. Bob, though, is quite eager. He's always eager. Just like, well, he grew a sense of adventure just like Jebediah has. Let's fix our staging. And launch. Oh, actually, I didn't need to have so many. Whatever. This is an OSS. So, boom. Keep. And we have our first launch. Let's try to angle it a bit, because otherwise we're going to have some trouble coming back down. Bob! Yeah! Let's bring up, configure our buttons, visible buttons. We want, throw out our parachute. Where is X Science? Oh. I have to change the settings of X Science here. So as we go ahead and start falling back down to the earth, we are changing some settings because this is the first time I've opened this one. Use Blitzy Pool Bar. There we are. And exit this. Mr. Goo. Yes, we want Mr. Goo. Keep. We have to also turn on. Oh, no, it's on. And we have touchdown, our first launch. We'll keep that as well. We will also EVA. Get some EVA. I don't think the press 2 is entirely necessary, do you? No, not actually. And we can perform a crew report. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, we're going to need some science stuff. And we have achieved our goal. We have broken the speed record. Oh, wow, we've done a lot of good stuff. Look at that. And recover vessel. Oh, right, so we got 41 science from that. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. All right, let's check out all our missions we got. Exploration. We want to escape the atmosphere. Oh, yes, we do. I don't think we're going to orbit Solitude anytime soon, though. So we will have to keep that in mind. Can only accept 2. Let's see if we're landed. Oh, yes, we can do that. Solid fuel at launch site. Oh, nope. Only being able to do 2 sucks. Let's see if I can upgrade. Yes, 75. That's plenty fine. Will you give us a decent amount of money to start with? Test. Flee. Test. Swivel. Landed at Solitude. And flight. And we might as well, because we can accept it now, we might as well better get that too. Alright, but let's use some of our science. We've got start. Engineering. Well, obviously we're going to want to go get some more science. But we're also going to have to get a swivel engine. We have to unlock that, for sure. And... ooh, more science. 18, don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. Alright. Let's make sure these are... there we go. So what do we have to test? We have to test the flea. Alright. We also have to test the decoupler, which we can put on the bottom. The atmosphere. We need to also test the swivel. Oh, okay, so what we will do is we will have the TD decoupler. Oh yes, I forgot to mention we are in version 1.4, and I believe I have the expansion. I do not know if I do or not. I haven't really checked out the options. I was never really interested in the expansion either. Alright, so we've got there and there and there. But we're definitely not going to leave the atmosphere with this setup. We're not really trying to either. Oh, whoops, I forgot to switch over to Jebediah Kerman. He probably would like to fly a little. Oh, we'll see. Alright, so we need to test. Run test. When we need to. We completed that mission. Whoa. Ah! Well, that's nice. Thank you. That's easy enough. No SSA available. Alright, let's just go ahead and... Oh, we haven't got a mystery goo from here. Keep. And EVA from here. We'll keep. And we will... Oh, I also need to do some... Oh, well. Launch! Yay! Wow. I think there's a little bit of bug there. Okay. Tell me multiple times it's finished. Yes, I get it. It's good. Ooh. Let's try this. EVA. No. Cannot and disembark while off curve. Oh, that's right, because I have not upgraded my crew report. Yes, we'll keep that. So we don't know much about Duno because we personally haven't Solitude, because we personally haven't explored Solitude. It looks like kind of a nice green planet, though where we are is kind of brown. We need to talk to the lawn maintenance people around our little place here and tell them to plant some grass. At least that's what I would do. It looks kind of green and kind of brown. Can I get an EVA report? No, I cannot. Yay! EVA. Keep. Run experiment. Perform all science. Let's just do that. Yay! And recover. Alright, we gained 16 science. Plus the mission's complete science. And we now have a decent amount more money too. So, well, we don't have what it takes to start the Career Evolution. Alright, that's the same mod that we had before, Career Evolution. However, things have changed. I have removed all the pre-requirement missions. So once we unlock the first mission, we will be able to do any of the missions in any order we want to. So we can launch missions that have multiple objectives, which will be very nice. Instead of having to launch like 150 missions just to complete one thing, we can complete it in one launch. Also, I'm gonna do bigger launch missions and bigger stations and bigger stuff. So instead of small probes, we're gonna have kind of like maybe 4 or 5 man pods that will then drop probes and different things, because it's better. I mean, it's different than what we did last time, instead of all the small little probes that we sent out. So we have the tech. Well, we don't have a tech yet, but we will have the tech, and that'll enable us to do that type of stuff. So look forward to it. Alright, so we can get the Science Junior and this, and that's, oh no, we can't get it, darn. Okay, well, we will be able to, the next launch. Let's see if there's the more part testing. You know, I don't really want to do any more part testing. We don't need the money right now. Also, because everyone's behind us, they're all rooting for us. We are now able to accept far more missions than we used to be. Everyone wants to help. Well, of course they do. Their lives depend on it. And who knows, another 10, 50, 20 years, Kerbal could swallow us all. I doubt it. But no one knows what's going to happen when a sun just starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. People theorize it explodes in a supernova and then turns into a black hole or some nonsense. We don't know. It's all just theoretical science that we think we know. So, Kerbals are kind of afraid. Must do fast. So, they all want that. And that's what we're going to do. Alright, so this time we're going to try to actually get out of atmosphere. We could do that just by increasing the size of... let's do it right, okay? Let's see, so fuel. Might need a couple of these. And the swivel. Do we have any radio decouplers? No, we do not have any radio decouplers. Well, in that case, if we don't have any radio decouplers, let's not use the swivel engine. Let's just go and stick this times 3 around 4, maybe around with parachutes. We will also have any other science we have? Oh yes, we have some nice science data tools. And we need parachutes. Alright. Oh no! We've exceeded our max tonnage! Well, we can fix that. That we can. Save and continue. There we go, 50k, that's nothing. We cannot upgrade this. Not yet anyway, we'll be able to soon. Yeah, trying to get into space with a max tonnage of 30 tons, that's not gonna happen. Well, it can happen, but it's not all that easy. Alright, let's rearrange our launch profile and make sure we got a good person in there. We're gonna put Jebediah because we want to be able to control things, and he wants to be the first back into atmosphere. Also, we can switch our editor so we can actually look where we're actually more like where we're really at, I think. So let's go ahead and 20k for the launch. That's easy. I think we will achieve that. Our goal to escape the atmosphere. Launch. The runway, what? I just upgraded it. What the heck? Oh. Wait, by changing our... Uh-oh, did we lose it? Hopefully not. No, we didn't. Good. By changing our position, we ended up being somewhere else. Cool. I don't think this was modded for that. I'll have to change things around and see where that thing is at. But I think that's back somewhere way north, because the expansion has one new launch point. And I have to go look for it on the planet somewhere. Or it might be launching all the way back on Kerbin, which is now called Wasteland. Alright, we keep this. Well, what do you mean we don't have... Oh, no, I changed it. Oh, whatever. I don't feel like reloading. Alright, let's just launch. To escape the atmosphere? Oh, absolutely, we'll escape the atmosphere. In fact, we might, it's so much, we might actually blow up, destroy ourselves on re-entry. Keep. Oh yes, this is some nice science. First milestone, we broke the speed record. We have attained the altitude of 22K. Now we're going to actually leave the Kerbin line here. Yay! Space! We have broken altitude of 70K. We have reached space! Oh, so 70K is considered in space. I didn't know that. Achieve goal. I always thought 55 was considered in space on Kerbin. Well, solitude must be different. Let's go ahead and speed up. Hopefully we don't burn up on re-entry. Observe that mystery goo. Hopefully we actually have enough time to slow down. We're not very aerodynamic, but then... Oh shoot, I think we're gonna die. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. No, eject! 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 Oh. Oh. Bob died. That don't work. Of course, Bob will come back, but I don't want Bob to die. Nope, we gotta revert to launch. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. And that happened because we have no control surfaces. And I was not able to control which way or where we were going. Hopefully I can change that this time, though. Let's go to Jebediah. We've got to fly kind of to an angle, otherwise we come straight back down through the atmosphere and burn up. Or I could make ourselves less, that will work. Let's make ourselves a lot less aerodynamic, which will dramatically help. We'll just have to put some parachutes on the side instead of where we had them. This will slow our ascent. And keep us alive on the way back down. Yes, keep all data. And launch! Data. I'm going to change to it here. Try to go a bit to the north. I would like to be able to hit the water, that'd be nice. Get some data from the water. Because you see, on this planet, it would be a lot harder to actually, it would be a lot harder to actually get to the water. You actually have to fly there. Oh wait, we didn't escape the atmosphere. Are we gonna escape atmosphere? Cool. Did that do that much of a difference? Oh wow! No, we did not escape the atmosphere. Well, that kind of sucks, but it also means we're safe. Kind of makes this entire mission a bust, not escaping the atmosphere. Oh, we have broken legs. Temperature scan. Why can't I redo a temperature scan? Log temperature. Log temperature, yes. Keep. Ah, that's because I don't have a storage box to store all that information. I'll have to get that then. For Mr. Science. Yay, we're gonna make the water. Are we gonna make the water? No, not quite make the water. We're gonna get on to still shores, I guess. We're dropping way too slow here. Let's cut this parachute. And let's cut this parachute. And this one. There we go. Now we obtain some decent speed. Drop, drop, drop. Oh. EVA. Keep. Board. There we go. Oh, let's do a Mr. Goo. Keep. And recover. We almost passed the Kerman line. All right! Somehow that gained us a boatload of science. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. 69, I guess. Where's the 10 science? Upper atmosphere pressure. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Done. And we did not achieve our goal. But because of that, we now have the basic science. Oh, I need a radio stack decoupler. Can I get a stack decoupler? There we are. That'll be nice. And we can also get the next of the rocketry. Or can we get the next of science? Where is the next of science? Clampleton Jr. Ooh. Ah, there's the next science. And then there's the... Oh, okay, that's when we get all the good stuff. Avion. Those things. Survivability. Oh, we're going to need that. The mech jab. And actually be able to control our delta winglets. So we need that as well. That'll enable us to actually get into space at a good angle without killing ourselves. And reaction wheels. Do we have payloads yet of any kind? For some reason, that's increasing. I added those back into the game because I like the looks. They removed them with the update. They just changed all of them to TDs, decouplers. And I like the old decoupler systems. I like the way they look. They look pretty cool. But if they're going to duplicate in here, I will have to remove them. Where's the payloads? I guess I don't have any payload stuff yet. I want to get the very first in payloads. And my cat is at it again. Every time I start recording, she wants to get my attention. Come here, Judy. Say hi. The people want to say hi to you. Oh, she's just staring at the mic. I think it's no. Over there, Judy. Over there. Over there. See them? Over there. Say hi. You can sit in my lap for a bit now. Alright, so we were looking for payloads. I do not know where the payload system is. Also I forgot to mention, we do have the civilization colonization mod or whatever. The people space, I can't civil, and that enables us to take and have colony stuff in space. And that will be the goal. We will be taking a colonization capsule, which is capable of holding 60 civilians, and we will have quite a few of them on the new planet. I think we want a total of like 4 before we can say we have successfully completed our mission and had to start a new colony on another planet, on a new space station system. And I still can't find payloads, but that is fine. I really don't need them right now. And first world milestone. We've splashed down in the ocean. Oh, that is so good. Alright, now let's go back in here, make ourselves once again aerodynamic, and put some control surfaces on ourselves. Where is, there it is. Oh, we also need, absolutely, we want a science junior. A little extra weight's not gonna hurt. And we want our utilities, the things we had here. Scale times 6, times 4. And our winglets. Now let's go with the Delta V. And let's see, make sure our weight and thrust. Yep, perfect. Oh no, we exceeded 32 parts. Alright, so, here we go, we can kill these. Because we don't quite have enough money to upgrade this station yet. We will after this launch, hopefully. Launch! SSA. Oh, I still. Oh, well, we don't matter. Let's turn. We want to turn ourselves dramatically. Oh no, this is not working. Or not turning ourselves the way I wanted to. Well, it's kind of working. Let's see where our height is. Our apex. Yay, we hit 70K. We hit. No, we might not. Oh, we just broke sound barrier. Cool, nice effects. I do like the updates effects. They're pretty neat. Hopefully we come back down and are actually able to survive. We won't know though. Let's go ahead and get a material study. Keep that. We have 4 of them. Too bad Jebediah cannot leave the cockpit yet. We have not upgraded our stations enough to have our evac suit pressurized properly. Keep that, keep that. Yes, we are in space. We will have one mystery goo. We have completed the contracts. Altitude record, yay! We have obviously not orbited Solitude yet, though. Oh, we have a long way to go. Actually, I should have just had 2 maybe put on. It's amazing the difference. Did we already do our materials buddy study? Yeah, we did. We did our materials study. As I was saying, it's amazing the difference having aerodynamics can make. Being aerodynamic. I didn't realize it was that big of a difference. I think we're traveling enough slow speed. Hopefully we will survive this. I hope to survive it. Let's try to make ourselves at least as most anti-dynamic as possible. Not really working well. Come on. No, I think we're gonna die again. Oh yeah, we're gonna die again. Slow way down. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Throw out the parachutes, throw out your parachutes, throw out your parachutes, throw out your parachutes. No, 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 no! Eject! 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 Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. So as it turns out, the atmosphere starting point on Duna is much lower. I mean, the actual full atmosphere is much lower, which causes a massive problem when trying to land. So getting into space with this makes it slightly easy, but re-entry, it does not slow you down enough to stop you from crashing into the Earth. Well, into Solitude. I still haven't quite figured out how to fix it yet. It's quite annoying. I mean, if I was doing another planet, I would save my fuel, make sure I'm back heavy, and use thrust to slow myself down, which I think I'm going to have to do to re-enter Kerbin. Apparently, that's what I'm going to have to do. So I have tried a couple times off screen. As you can tell, I'll change things around too. I put the storage there so I can actually store my data and keep my stuff going. We also are going to do this, so this is just enough, going to be just enough fuel, hopefully, to slow us down on re-entry. And we're also going to need a reaction wheel, which we actually surprisingly already do have in control. See that? We will have to scale it. We will also have to have batteries for it, which is slightly annoying. We can do that. Battery packs. Let's put them on the top. Here we go, and line them around. This way, we can actually come in with our butt first. Hopefully our butt's heavier than our top right now. It might not be though. How do we increase the weight of our backside? Well, we're also going to need some radio decouplers because we need to get into space first. And we're going to do that with these few boosters. Like this. We're also going to move them down, but we're going to go ahead and put some utility on it. So that's something we're going to have to remember. We're going to need to have enough thrust to slow ourselves down on any time we come for re-entry. So I've tried just dropping the capsule even you know, stack decoupler and dropping my capsule. It did not work. I still came down way too fast and I ended up crashing. Let's see where our lift weight ratio is at. There it is. That's good. Oh wait, we're on part too many. Oh, what can we kill? What can we drop? Can we drop? Oh, we can drop off one battery. We probably don't need that many batteries. What's going on here? There we open. There we go. Let's go ahead and just go with only 3 batteries. Oops. That's plenty good. Close. Save. Launch. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. The Delta V? Yes, that's plenty of Delta V to get us into space. Stage 1, 1.5. Stage 2, yes, that's work. Yeah, let's try this. Let's hope this one works. No, that's right, there's no A, because I am using Bob, because I need all of the data for the report. Let's make sure this is actually alright. Manually? Did that make us into space? Oh yeah, it really made us into space. We are fine. Situation high in space over Kerbin. Yay! Oh, we're flipping around. I am keeping these on because I want it to actually, I want the resistance to slow me down. I don't really want to hit that high of a, there. Oops. There we go. As long as we hit 70K, we will succeed our goal. That's what we want. Just barely hitting 7K so we can slow ourselves on the way back down. And we will cross the Kerbin. Yay! We are now in atmosphere with a whole bunch of new data. Oh, look at that. Let's save. Because we don't have a, what do they call them? A stability assist. So I am all here, all by my lonesome, gonna be trying to get our butt turned towards the ground and pour on the gas so we don't crash into the solitude Earth. Here we come, back down. Let's go ahead and activate some engines so we slow our descent some. We're out of fuel, but that should have slowed our descent enough so we don't blow up on re-entry. Hopefully. Yes, our speed is now decreasing. Ah, that worked. At least I think it did. Hopefully it worked. We're still not quite slow enough yet. There, as you can see, it only starts at 6,000 feet, which really makes it hard to slow down fast enough, because having a low atmosphere around. Alright. Alright, what's going on here? What happened? Wait, what? That worked! But my parachute ripped off. I've never had that happen before. Okay, we'll try this again. Why would my parachute rip off? Or it didn't deploy. One of the two. So we will wait till we have some speed and start to burn. Come on. That should have slowed us down enough that we survive. Yes, keep all this beautiful data. We will get in a lot. How come we've been going faster than that? But we now have, let's save, make sure that actually opens. Arrow heat, what? No! What? I've never had that happen before. So the atmosphere is much thinner. What the heck? Ooh. So I've decided that I could probably open it fast enough without it blowing. So that's what we're trying to do. Ha! Yes, that worked. Much better. Okay, so what was going on is it was going down too fast, and it wouldn't open fast enough. It wasn't opening, so it burned away and we'd die. I've never actually had that happen before. But hey, I just increased this height at which it opens, and that means we have to slowly fall all the way down, way down. And there's everything else that dropped. How come they're after me? Well, those things definitely parachute. Well, how come that worked for them, but it didn't work for me? I mean, they survived. I didn't. And they're heavier than... No, they're not heavier. They're booster rockets. They ain't got nothing in them. Ain't got nothing in them. If that ain't bad, English I know what is. They don't have any fuel in them, so they're practically weightless, is what I should have said to be correct. We will lose our engine here, but that should be fine. Yay! Keep all data, keep all data, keep all data. And I'm not gonna get out to... No, stop turning. Ooh. Alright, yeah, that's not cool, dude. Stop rolling. Thank you. No, that did not just blow up. What is it blowing up? EVA. As long as that thing kind of succeeds, we will get some data back. Uh-oh, stop moving. You cannot destroy my box. Please stop moving. Please stop moving. I need this box. It has all my data in it. power required to do that. Yes, I know. I don't like the new landing area. I really don't. It's just too rocky. Anybody who puts your place in a rock-filled area and a mountainous area is stinking stupid. Maybe that's one of the major problems I have. It's a pretty high mountain. Now, please stop moving so I can recover you. Whatever. I'll probably be able to recover you later. Cannot switch while in atmosphere. There. Recover vessel. Let's see if I can recover my stuff. Yes. Recover. Yay! 133 science! And now let's recover Bob. Yeah, I think it's Bob. Recover this stuff as well. Alright! 170 some science and we completed that mission. Finally. Well, that was hard. Because of the low atmosphere. Now, we can go ahead and do our first flight with, which will be a non-manned flight, which it should have been. Everything should have been non-manned to this point. But I can also get my, yeah, I'm gonna want that, I think. Yeah, that's what we want. And then we'll go for science, and then go science all the way. We're gonna have space stations, which well, that's what we'll focus on doing, is building a giant space station for the next episode. We're almost done with this episode, though. I hope you guys like the concept for this one. It's using the mod after Kerbin. It's really neat. We also have another mod which gives a little extra solar, of course, because we have to have a point to go land on, which will make the difference, you know? Alright, so this time we're starting with one of these, and we are going to really need an inline action wheel, but we'll have one just in case, just the same. We'll need some... Oh, that's right. All we have to do is just jump off the ground for this mission. That's it. Just launch our first flight. Unmanned. $400 Delta. Whoa, hey! Oh yeah, that's normal. 400 Delta V. So I have the last one. Alright. Launch. Woo! And it'll unlock all the other missions. I'll show you here. SSA. Boom. Boom. And we have succeeded. We have completed our first launch. Now it's time to land. Dude, slow down. Thank you. We do what? Perfect. As if we had never even launched. Recover vessel. Sorry about that. My wife is opening something in the background. Done. And here. 75 missions available. Early space program. Open upper Kerman. Kerman line. Reach suborbital trajectory. And reach urban an actual what do they call it? Actual orbit, yes. Break sound barrier. Reach upper atmosphere. Crest Kerman line, which I cannot take as well. Oh, darn. It sucks. But we can now upgrade our astronaut, which means we can go EVA, and it's kind of a cheat. But if you get out of your ship, why, in space, it automatically becomes an unmanned ship. If you have obviously have a, what do they call it on them? I am having a brain fart. A probe core on it. So that's what we're going to do, so we don't have to do this over and over again. So one trip into space and one trip back down. This is how we're going to do this. So we're going to load the one we had. Untitled spacecraft. But this thing is not going to make it into atmosphere, so we have to redesign these things. We have 4,000 delta V. You know, to do that though, or we could just. No, I'm gonna be. We almost need to get the. Oh, we do have enough. Don't save. We almost have I think we have enough. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get the next level of this, because we need that. Anything else we need? We're going to need that for the next mission, but I don't think we need that right now. Oh yes, that'll definitely be much better to slow ourselves down. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. So this is going to be changed out for the little swivel, which is far more efficient. Oh no, it's not. Ooh, because if it's using atmosphere, it's not going to be efficient at all. Well, we're planning to use it in space to kind of slow our descent. It might be a bad idea, but I think it'll work. We also need to put a probe core in here somewhere. And yeah, we'll put it right here at the bottom of this thing, which is definitely, without a doubt, kind of cheating. But by this time, Science Junior should be super small. Seriously, should be super small. Alright. Because we want to go northern. We also might, no, we don't need a communication device at all. Not yet, anyway. Let's go ahead and build ourselves the launching platform. Boop, boop. I think we're gonna need 3 of these total, if I know correct. To have 4,000 delta V to get us into. I should actually do. Nope, I don't have the lines. Shield structures. Nope. I would like to do some asparagus in the very beginning. That would help, but I don't have the lines, so it don't matter. I'm not gonna do that. There we go. Whoops. Wrong button. Hit this. Scale. We're gonna need one of these as well. Oh, let's go ahead and put that on the inside of it. These parachutes are for the sake of recovery. So, yeah. Oh, I'm also going to have to upgrade this thing so I can use more than 30 pieces. Where is, there it is. Which one do we want? We want winglet, I think. There we go. And we're going to put engines. Let's see what the most efficient on the ground is. 270. 260, 250, all right. And of course, we're too expanded. What's our delta V? 3.6. Oh, it's not quite there. Ah, duh. We don't have 4. We only have 3. Now what's our delta V? 3.7. Still not there. Ha! Looks like we're going to go one higher. Or we could try to do some staging difference, but... Yep, 4.1. That's the we need at least 4K delta V to get into orbit with normally. With the default orbit 1. With on Kerbin, anyway. I have no idea what it is for Solitude, but I'm going to guess it's going to be around 4K, even if the atmosphere is a bit lower. It sucks that the atmosphere is a bit lower. That really makes things a lot harder on re-entry. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Yes, spending most of our money. Oof. And see who we have in a crew. Bob is fine, because it's all about that sweet, sweet science. It's sad that Jebediah actually never really gets to fly these things. Launch. Yay! Into orbit we go! SS. Launch. Full speed ahead. Yeah. More science. We are going to be in orbit. Need to go up until we are at 75. So to get out of Earth's atmosphere, I think it takes 8K delta V. I mean, get out of into Earth orbit. I think it takes 8K delta V, but I've never looked it up. I just heard that somewhere, so I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that. That would be my guess, though. It's either 8 or 10K in that range. And uh-oh, we might not have enough delta V, because it usually takes about 3K delta V once you're, well, might be a tad bit short to get into orbit. Alright, here, let's begin the flying to the right. To the right, boys, to the right. Let's do it, let's get into orbit. Better just kind of wait until we get the EVA. Here we go. All hatches are obstructed. Cannot exit. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks, but that's just how it is right now. Break the sound barrier. Reach atmosphere. Hey man. We don't want this to happen. We don't need that sound either. We can do it. Stay down, shoot, man. We're gonna have to use our re-entry stuff to get ourselves into orbit. I didn't quite calculate right. Well, I can come at a very unsteep angle for sure. There, we are now in orbit. Yay! EVA! Aha! As you can see, this is also completes all them for yay! Uncrewed depth atmosphere. No EVA again. Let's go back. Space Center. Hopefully I can land this thing. If I can't, that'll suck. Alright, so missions. Exploration. Explore solitude. We want to deposit on those parts back. Alright, let's see. Early space program. We need to return home safely. Return home safely. Okay. We would do that. Satellites. First satellite. Oh, hey! That's it autocomplete when I go back. And we can fly towards Gila. Let's go crude milestones. Cross the Kerman line. Absolutely. First Herman and Corbett. Ah! Ah, darn. Well, we need to put 2 anyway, so that'll be fine. But we now have 500k, which is sweet, and 76 science. Alright, so we're going to land. At least we're going to try to land. Let's hope this succeeds. This could be dangerous. What's all that stuff going on around us? Ooh. Ah, no, that's where they want us to put ourselves in the geostationary orbit. Wow! That's a humongous geostationary orbit. Right? No, that's a different mission altogether. That's an insane mission to want to go out that far. This is, oh. That's the geostationary orbit. I didn't realize that our moons are so close. Ooh. That or there's a bug with the generating system for missions. Well, it probably is actually. Orbit 1, come back here, Roy. We're going to try to land. Let's make so we aim for water, so it's the lowest possible point. Let's see. No, that looks pretty high, so we'll go ahead and rotate around. There is not actually a lot of water on Solitude. Oh, EVA reports. Can always use a few extra points. I think 8 total, yes. Let's make sure we have it saved, because we want to save before we begin our tri-descent. Actually, this looks like the lowest land mass I'm seeing, besides bow the way around, which I could go ahead and go all the way around, but that's just going to take some time. Oops. No, there we go, we did. I went all the way around. Wow, this side is cold. This side... Ah! Solitude is now tidally locked! That's cool! So we killed the rotation when we dropped. But wouldn't that also... I don't think that's I don't think that works. I don't think scientifically that works. I really don't. Because if we have no rotation, that means the gravity doesn't keep us on the ground. What missions do we have? Return home from orbit. here goes nothing. We're going to aim for this water crag right here. Or right here. This is good. And look, we can slow ourselves down when we get close to the atmosphere. But we're coming at a very not steep angle, so we should be fine, right? Right? That's what I'm hoping. Board. So yeah, if you come in a steep angle, you'll face less resistance from the atmosphere, and you won't burn up as easy. But you're not going to have enough time to slow yourself down unless you use thrusters. So yeah, that's how that works. I remember now. Been a while since I've actually tried to figure that out, especially when landing on a heavy atmosphere planet. Now, Eve, man, that was a heavy atmosphere planet. That took a lot to actually land on. Whoa, we're going at 2,000. Of course you're going at 2,000, because that's what you know. That's what orbit speed is. But if that's orbit speed, oh, this is not going to go well. You speed off to drop off all that, if at all possible. Well, we'll find out how that worked out. Because we're not literally losing a lot of speed here. I don't mind losing my, what's it called there? It's not a big deal. As long as I don't lose my main cockpit or my other stuff. Also, though, I think that probably made me a little bit more aerodynamic, because it doesn't. Uh-oh, no, I can't lose my parachute. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh. Ah. It looks like landing on Solitude is far, far harder than landing on Kerbin. There we go. So if at all possible, I'm going to want to keep myself from losing certain pieces. Because once I lost it, I burned right up. I can do EVA. And better get back in before we hit the atmosphere, though. Oopsie. We're going to try to keep the heat actually touching. We want to close doors so we can do, and keep ourselves specifically in a retrograde orbit, so our engine's taking all the heat. Cool effect. No, don't want to do that. Let's hope this works, hey? Might be only unlaunched. We're not losing enough speed. Really not losing enough speed. Uh-oh, don't want to do that. don't think this is going to work, actually, though. We're just not losing anywhere near enough speed. Ooh, that was close. Our engine's about ready to burn up. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. No, don't burn up. No, don't burn up. No, 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 no. Come on, please don't do that. Please don't. Please don't. No, get out of the frickin' way. Come on, we also gotta keep ourselves side to side so we lose more, make ourselves unaerodynamic. I think we may survive this. There. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, slow down, slow down. Just a little bit slower. Just a little bit more. Yes! Let's save before I deploy my parachute, because it burned up last time when I did that. Save again. We're at 2,000 feet. Should be fine. 1,000 feet, open the parachute. Yay! And we... oh, I can do an EVA right in the air. Come on, baby. Yay! We completed a whole bunch of missions. Let's EVA to make sure we complete even more. Yay! And get an EVA report. 3. Orbit return home. Yes! Haha! Crew report. Why can't I do a crew report? Because atmospheric scan. Alright. No! I lost the bottom of my thing. No, I didn't. Did I? Shoo, I didn't. I thought that was bad. Alright, recover vessel. Yeah! Yeah! Boatload of science. Boatload of everything. Oh, only 53 science. That's actually quite disappointing. That's actually very, very disappointing. I thought we got a lot more than that. I thought we got a lot more than that. But, hey, we explored Nemesis. Alright, we'll do that. We've got $1 million now. And a boatload of missions, which will all have to wait till next time. LordMaddog, signing off.